happened on Saturday night. We got one more day left before this fantasy regular season is over. Fantasy season is over for everybody. I'm just checking the players' health status just across the board. Everybody seems a lot of the top players are not going to be playing Sunday, so this is a worry. Like, ideally, you don't want your league to go till all the way till the regular season. Ideally, you want your league to finish maybe a week before the NBA regular season is over, just to avoid these type of situations, right? Your entire roster being out. And again, if you know your league is gonna go all the way till the end, then guys like Jokic all of a sudden, right, they are more valuable. And I guess it also depends. Sorry, it also depends on how the team is doing. Just I guess it's just pure luck, right? But like if you draft a good players on a good team, like if you draft James Harden, Kyrie Irving, or Kevin Durant next season, you could just expect them toward the end of the season. I mean, we know they're gonna make the playoffs. They don't really care about the seeding, right? Because they're the best team. So how much last game of the regular season, all those three guys might just be out. If it's the last week, a back to back, those guys gonna be out. So yeah, something to think about if your league schedule goes all the way till the last day of the NBA regular season as well. Let's talk about the games. The first game is the Bulls losing to the Brooklyn Nets. Well, the Bulls are out. Surprised Vucevic still played. Maybe he doesn't play on Sunday. We will see. They have nothing to play for, and right now he's not on the injury report. So very good for him. A veteran on a team that missed the playoffs, they're still playing him. And the Nets are full strength. They wanted to get some reps in for the big three before the playoffs. 105, 191, easy win for them. The Bulls, Patrick Williams next season. If you want to take a last round flyer on him, who knows? Maybe he improves next season, right? He's gonna get huge minutes next season, and mainly I don't expect him to score a bunch or mainly just defensive stats. Can he get more defensive stats? If he can, then it's great. Thaddeus Young got 30 minutes. He's peaking at the right time, the last game of the regular season. If you had this guy and you rode with him for the last 2-3 months, he's been great. Even though the minutes is up and down, but overall, well, last month he's pretty bad. 166 ranked player, averaging only .9 steals, and mainly bad from the free throw line. I think that might be his biggest problem. 64% on 1.6% shooting. But really surprised he is able to get minutes on this Bulls team and playing really well for a big stretch. Vucevic, did not play well, missed all his threes, 10 points, 11 rebounds. But at this point of the season, anybody that played a game is great for you. Seriously. And yesterday we didn't have a lot of games. The guys are in and out. A lot of the guys are in and out of the lineup. So great. I mean, he played. Kobe White, we know Zach LaVine missed the game, so Kobe White played 34 minutes. I mean, it's a good game for him to go off without Zach LaVine against the Brooklyn Nets. But again, unfortunately, he went 1 for 10 from the field. Had 1 3. This is the word with Kobe White. No defensive stats, 3 turnovers, bad efficiency. But did grab 7 rebounds and 6 assists. This is the guy I want to take maybe around, if we are in 12-team leagues, maybe 8th, 9th round. I believe I took him 7th round this season. Very disappointing. Did not make any progress. Maybe take him 8th or 9th. If you got a guard team needs some scoring, it could give you 17, 18 points, but and some threes and a little bit assists. But again, low steal numbers. I think this is probably the biggest problem with Kobe White. No defensive stats. Lauri Markkanen also. Do we want to draft this guy next season? Maybe you can draft him last round, just see what happens, for some threes and points and a little bit rebound. Because next season, are they gonna start him at the power? Starting him and Vucevic together feel like will be a bad idea defensively, right? And now you're adding Kobe White and Zach LaVine. If you starting those 4 guys, defensively gonna be a huge problem. So I probably wouldn't even draft him, to be honest, and just see what happens. The next game, the next team, the Brooklyn Nets. Everybody played below 30 minutes. KD played the highest and struggled really, and I don't think he's gonna play today. Kyrie probably not. Harden probably not. Again, they have nothing to play for as a back-to-back. They got their wrapping for one game and that's it. Um, that sucks, but usually you should have more than 10 players out of the 13 players. It's okay, KD missed one game. Obviously, it's not ideal, and I guess it's better if you played on Saturday versus on Sunday, because then you really just wasted that one game. Kevin Durant 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 12. Struggled this game. Bruce Brown, with everybody back, he still put up a big line. 28 minutes, 12 rebounds, 2 steals and block, and 16 points. Interesting. Well, Joe Harris was out, so he could have been a good, maybe a good stream before we found out Joe was out, for a good source of rebound and defensive stat for a guard, right? Rebound and assist combination, rebound and steal combination. He give you that in those categories. Blake Griffin, we're not interested. We don't want to touch him ever. Now that his career, he's where he is. We don't really, not next season. Don't see his situation changing. Kyrie, 22 points, and with Harden back, 0 assists, 2 rebounds. Yeah. The next year, the big three, I think I wouldn't take any of them in the top 5. Well, for KD and Kyrie, right, they're gonna miss a lot of games. For Harden, maybe per game basis, he could still be top 5. Maybe Harden is the only guy I would consider. Maybe take like 5 or 6. And again, like, Harden missed a few games this season as well, so he's not exactly Iron Man. And consider he plays on the Nets now. He still put up huge lines. He doesn't have to score a bunch. He give you a lot of rebound, assists, steal, blocks, threes, like just all that, and good free throw. But maybe we need to reset expectation for Harden for next season. He's a year older. He missed quite a few games and had a hammy issue. That's a sign that the guy is getting old. So yeah, I wouldn't take Harden in the top 5, to be honest. Nicholas Claxton got his opportunity. Now that DeAndre Jordan is out of the rotation, right? We see Claxton getting 26 minutes. He could be a good stream for Saturday, Sunday, because they have a back-to-back. If you need some big stats, he give you exactly that. Nothing else. No assists, no steals, no turnover, no threes, bad free throw, but full from the field. 8 points and 3 blocks. 8 rebounds and 3 blocks. So the 3 blocks is pretty huge. That's it for this game. Let's go on to the next game. And on Sunday, I think, hey, like, if your team got a lot of those, your team might had more than 3 players out today, so you might need to stream as well for today, even though you have 13 guys playing. The next game, the Lakers beating the Indiana Pacers. LeBron came back. AD obviously played this game, so it's a huge win for them. The Lakers, who are they playing tonight? This is a key game for them. I don't think LeBron is going to rest. Yeah, they're playing the Pelicans. Should be an easy win. Even though it's a back-to-back, but I do expect LeBron and AD both to play because this is just a must-win situation. Yeah, AD is not listed on the injury report. This game, easy work for LeBron. Came back, played 28 minutes. 24 points, 8 assists, 7 rebounds. They should win tonight. So I think it comes down to the Pelicans when it comes to seeding. Sorry, the Blazers. If the Blazers can lose tonight, they're playing the. Yeah, that's the thing. The Blazers and the Lakers. The Blazers have the tiebreaker over the Lakers. So if the Blazers win, I'm assuming Lakers are gonna get the win. They are gonna be the 6th seed. The Nuggets, they have absolutely nothing to play for. So if Jokic ended up not playing, Blazers should look great. If the MVP is not playing. We'll see. Very interesting. And again, like the Mavericks, do the Mavericks have the tiebreaker over the Lakers? Because if the Mavericks lose, the Lakers win. Can the Mavericks be the 7th seed? I'm not sure. I have to find out. But either way, like those 3 teams, they need to win. Mavericks, Trailblazers, and Lakers. So the stars on this team, everybody's available. Everybody's ready to go. Same thing with the Warriors and Grizzlies, right? They punted the Friday's game because it doesn't matter. Well, they both got the win because they're playing each other on Sunday, and that game is going to determine who gonna have the tie breaking, all that kind of stuff. So this is also the game to watch, right? If they win, they're the 8th seed. Who knows? They might play each other again, right? Lakers and Warriors, man, I think Lakers probably need to be favored. But who knows? In one game series, anything can happen. Even if it's 70-30, 30% happens a lot more than you think. So, yeah. I think that for Lakers, they obviously don't want to be in the situation. They want to move out to the 6th seed, for sure. And this game, and LeBron played well, but next season, again, don't draft this guy in the top. Maybe, like, for sure, I wouldn't touch him until early 3rd, I think, next season. But I can't trust this guy to give me. I can trust LeBron to give me good points, rebound, and assists. But everything else, defensive stats wise, probably not going to give us a lot. And bad free throw, of course. Anthony Davis, I would still take him. If he falls to me on the 5th or 6th spot next season, I would take him. I think things don't. It's not like a Harden where he goes to a team. He should still have all the. Nobody's going to take the shots away from him, and he's a defensive beast. So I just think, just injury wise, if they have an early playoff exit, I expect AD to be super hungry next regular season. So I would take him top 5 for sure. 10 rebound, 5 assists, 2 steals, 9 for 10 from free throw. Finally, good free throw night. Really good line. And again, just the blocks is lacking a little bit, but can't complain. Overall, very good line. Andre Drummond played 29 minutes. Played pretty well. From stat wise, he was a plus 10, 15 rebound, 2 blocks against not a bad Pacers team, but it's just a Pacers team with everybody out. KCP hit 3 threes, nothing else. Dennis Schroeder came back. That's it, man. I wouldn't stream any of the Laker guys on Sunday because LeBron and AD are playing. Taylor Horton Tucker, with the absence of LeBron next season, is he gonna start getting some 30 to 35 minutes? Let him loose. He's a guy that can do a bit of everything. Could be a good fantasy guy. This season, just not enough minutes. And Montrezl Harrell, man, he's a pretty big name, to be honest. Like, a lot of people think he is he's a 6th man of the year, coming off the bench, do a bunch of stuff. But this season on the Lakers, just not contributing much. Lakers, they don't really like, maybe just playing style wise, they don't really fit them. Lakers mainly focus on defense, right, with the big lineup. And if he play in the center, he's kind of undersized. Not so great defensively. And the Pacers, I think a lot of value on the Pacers. And I think for tonight, if you need some threes and steals, Justin Holiday's minutes has been up. He played 35 minutes. You could stream him for some threes and steals. Gogo Badaze, if you want some big man stats, you could stream him tonight. He had, if you have acquisitions left and you have like guards, right? You don't need the guards if you need the big man stats. You could stream centers. I think in some league format, maybe you can only have 5 or 6 centers on your team. But if you have acquisitions, you can still have more centers on your team. Then go for it. 7 rebound, 4 blocks, pretty good. Not so good efficiency wise, but I think he's a good blocks guy. Same thing with O'Shea Brissett. If you need rebound and defensive stats, you could look into stream him. He give you those 3 categories. If you need to win 2 of those 3 categories, I think he could be a good stream tonight. Justin Holiday, like I said, and like if we get to Sunday, you still have acquisitions left. Drop the guys drop the guys that don't give you the category that you need, right? For example, Kobe White. If you want rebound blocks, you drop him, right? Darius Garland, you drop him. Colin Sexton, you drop him. Those guards, they're very, very kind of one-dimensional when it comes to category leagues. They don't really give you any big man. Vice versa, if you got a big man, if you have Clint Capella, if you need assists or steals, you drop him. If you need threes, you drop him. Right? Very, very. I think it's very simple. If you have acquisition left to steal, just use it all. Drop the players you don't need. Well, in the last game of the season, so do the right thing. I think it's important to win you the ship, especially if it's tight. Caris LeVert played huge minutes, sure. Is he gonna play today? I feel like he should be. With everybody out, really good. LeVert has he's not on the health injury report. Really good in the last month. 37th ranked player. Caris LeVert really, really good. I think he really exceeded my expectations at least. I thought he's just going to be an inefficient chucker. But of course, with not PJ McConnell, I mean, even Sabonis was out this game, and we have Malcolm Brogdon hasn't played an NBA game in like what, a month. This is, I swear to God, Brogdon. This guy does this every single year. We'll see. Like, you can't draft this guy in the fourth or fifth round again. I think I wouldn't take him top three. If you take him early fourth and he goes off early season, just trade him. Do a 2-for-1, get a top 20 guy. Because who knows, he might be a top 15 guy in the first half of the season. He does this every year. That would be my strategy. I think the same thing with Kyle Lowry. You know, the guy goes hard every single year in the beginning of the season and kind of fall off. Because the Raptors just give him huge minutes and just gets tired. You know, he's not exactly young, Kyle Lowry. Carousel played really well. Yeah, 12 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, and blocked 28 points. And good efficiency from the free throw. The only thing is the turnovers. So yeah, just get him active on Sunday. TJ McConnell, huge game. 9 assists, 4 steals, 6 rebounds, and a block. If he somehow is on the waiver wire and you need assists and steals, go grab this guy. Stream this guy for Sunday. Well, I say stream. There's only one game left for all the leagues, right? So Pacers got a couple guys you want to stream, and on the Charlotte Hornets, Miles Bridges is back. I think he got thrown into fire right away. So you could stream him if you need some points and some rebounds, and you're also trying to win efficiency. Points, rebound, I think is his specialty. Maybe he hit some threes. He came back and played 4 minutes right away. It's interesting. LaMelo Ball only played 20 minutes, and Cody Zeller played 36. Did this game go to overtime? Yeah. This game went to overtime, so the minutes is pretty high across the board. And Jalen McDaniels getting the high minutes. I don't really trust Jalen McDaniels. It's interesting how he played one of the highest minutes on the team. Very interesting. PJ Washington, I know he had a bad game, but if you need blocks, he's a multi-category guy. He hit threes, he grabbed rebounds, steals, and blocks. So most likely you should probably start him. But obviously, if you're trying to win some efficiency and stuff, maybe don't start him because he can really troll you like this. Cody Zeller played 36 minutes. I was gonna say if we know he's gonna play 30 plus minutes, we could definitely stream him for rebound, but we just don't know. So I don't feel good about streaming him. LaMelo Ball only got 20 minutes. I don't know why. Maybe Devontae Graham is playing really well. He's going off, so he only got 21 minutes. But it shouldn't matter. You should get him active everywhere today. And Terry Rozier had a struggle, 4 for 14, but the peripheral stats look good. 8 rebounds, 4 steals, and 4 assists and 2 steals, and only 13 points. Terry Rozier, man, don't draft this guy in the top 5 or 6 round. 6th round maybe, but don't draft him. You know, this season he had a huge season. I don't expect him to continue next season. Maybe I'm hating. I just don't think so. Right? He's really just coming down to points and threes guy. You know, the steals, I don't really trust him to give us that many steals next season, and obviously the efficiency. You know, as a guard, he doesn't really get that many assists. His assist has been improving in the last month because everybody's out. You know, LaMelo Ball was out for a good chunk of the time. Right, and Gordon Hayward obviously will be back next season. Miles Bridges came back right away, played 4 minutes. High minutes went off again. He's so good, 30. Next season, maybe want to take a look at him, but it takes Gordon Hayward's injury for him to really get going, because the minutes wasn't really there for him. And next season, Jalen McDaniels is gonna get in and play some minutes, so his role on this team it's not secure yet. Like, who knows? Maybe look at the if they like who they're gonna draft, roster changes. A lot of young guys, right? We got PJ Washington, Jalen McDaniels, LaMelo Ball, Terry Rozier, and we got Gordon Hayward, and we have Miles Bridges and Devontae Graham. That's 7 guys I feel like for sure they're gonna get some good minutes next season, going into next season if they all stay with the Charlotte Hornets, of course. And Devontae Graham played well. Like if you drafted, you know, if you stream this guy for assist and some 3-pointers, you're not disappointed for sure. He had 8 assists, 5 threes, and 25 points is also really, really good. And 8 for 8 from the free throw line is good. He's another guy. If you want assist and threes, it's hard to find assist guys on the waiver wire. I think before this game he didn't really do much. Like LaMelo Ball got most of the minutes, but I think if you want assist and threes, he could be a pickup for the last day. For the New York Knicks, Reggie Bullock, if you want, he's been playing really well in fantasy, especially when it comes to hitting threes. He does nothing else. We know that. But if you need assists, if you need threes, he's the guy. He hit 5 threes. It's good. Julius Randle went off again, triple double, 46 minutes all season. I thought he's gonna get hurt at some point, but nope. He missed one game maybe this season. So really good, really good value. Bad from the free throw, but can't complain. Everything else is great. Nerlens Noel helping people winning leagues in category leagues. 11 rebounds, 4 for 5, 2 steals and 5 blocks. For sure, this is why we love this guy. The defensive stats he provides. But next season, Mitchell Robinson comes back. Even if Nerlens Noel stay on the Knicks, he probably not gonna get this opportunity again. Noel with his defensive stats, where is he then? 36 ranked player, averaging 1.1 steal and 2.4 blocks, with like 6 points. Sorry, let me. Look at the points and the threes. 5.6 points and 0 threes. But even with that, he's 36 ranked player. Because he grabbed 7 rebounds, he had 1.1 steal and 2.4 blocks, and 67% from the field. Although it's only 3.3 attempts. But again, he doesn't turn the ball over. So in specific team build, in category leagues, he's a monster. If he pounding points and threes, he's a monster. RJ, minutes is low for him. I don't know why. He's not in foul trouble. Maybe he's not playing well. 9 points and 4 rebounds. Those are the 2 main categories he's contributing. If you need points and rebound, you could play him today. You just gotta make some decisions. You're probably gonna have more than 10 guys, so just make sure you want to bench the guys. And like if you have acquisitions left and you're trying to win categories, you could drop guys, right? Interestingly, Derrick Rose came back and played 25 minutes, 15 points and 3 assists. Very okay. Alec Burks still got his 30 minutes. I was like, hey, if Derrick Rose ends up being out, we could stream Alec Burks. But Derrick Rose playing, Alec Burks still got 30 minutes and put up a great line. 9 rebounds, 2 threes, 5 assists. But going to Sunday, I don't feel good about streaming any of those guys. Who knows what the minutes are gonna look like? RJ Barrett could just play 40 minutes, and the 2 guys play 25 or not even 20 each. So, yeah. The next game, the Celtics beating the Timberwolves. So that's good. The Celtics, what are they gonna? There's a 7th seed. Yeah, they are. The 4th, 5th, and 6th seed are actually kind of interesting. The Miami Heat. They're 1 game behind. If they win and the Hawks lose, they could be. They want to be the 5th seed. They don't want to play the Milwaukee Bucks, right? And Milwaukee Bucks don't want to play them either. So that's kind of interesting. The Celtics, they're gonna be in the playing tournament. And this game, Robert Williams is out, and is he gonna be out again? Yeah, he's doubtful for tonight. Really sucks. With Tristan out, he was a top 50 guy for a while, but then he got hurt, instantly become droppable, right? And he's a 145th ranked player in the last month. Only played 5 games in 20 minutes. 0.8 steals and 1.4 blocks. I think if Tristan Thompson is out, Luke Cornett could be a stream, right? Like if you need some big man stats that can also hit some threes, he played really well. 1 steal and 4 blocks. A center that could play 30 minutes, you could count on them to give you a block or 2, right? Even though I don't think Luke Cornett, he's just a 3-point specialist, but just the length should, obviously against the Timberwolves helped him getting those 4 blocks. But you could stream him. Jason Tatum only played 26. The game wasn't really close. A pretty good game for threes, 11 rebounds, 26 points. Evan Fournier could be a stream again Sunday. 18 points. He's going to get, if it's a regular game, he will get 30 minutes. If you can get some points and threes, you could stream Evan Fournier on Sunday if he's out there on waiver wire. Is Kemba Walker going to play tonight? Yeah, he's doubtful, so that helped Evan Fournier's value a little bit. So it's mainly tonight probably going to be Evan Fournier and Jason Tatum. But again, I would check the team status. Who knows? They might just rest Evan Fournier. So I would probably wait till the last second, before 1 p.m. to check out all the player status. I just don't want to take a gamble, right? You stream a guy and you start him, and he ends up not playing. Peyton Pritchard got his opportunity and had 4 steals. I don't trust this guy, even though Kemba Walker is going to be out. It's no longer. If we know Kemba Walker is out for a month, and Marcus Smart is also out, but I don't know what kind of stats Peyton Pritchard. Like he's been good, putting up like good assists and steals whenever he gets some huge minutes. But is Marcus Smart going to be out? Maybe he could be a good stream with everybody out, right? For just one game for some assists and steals. For the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards continues to put up huge line. Again, they have a game tonight. Get him active. 23 points, 1-3. Struggle from the 3-point line. If he hit 2 more threes, this is a really pretty line. 6 for 6 from the free throw line, 3 steals. That's really good. 6 assists and 4 rebounds. Jaden McDaniels has been losing minutes to both. Well, it's weird. What's his name was starting? Vanderbilt was starting. He played 35 minutes, popped off one game, and after that, he just played 20 minutes, and now he didn't even play this game. And Naz Reid was getting some good minutes. In 20 minutes, look at this, what Naz Reid did. But next season, he's not going to be the power forward. He's not going to be the center. The guy put up huge stats. Right? If Karl Anthony Towns missed on time next season, if he's still on the Timberwolves, for sure grab him 1 steal and 3 blocks in 20 minutes. He can also hit threes. A good fantasy guy. Karl Anthony Towns, 24 points, 14 rebounds. Good game from Cat, although he missed all 5 threes, so is D'Lo. But 6 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 11 points. That looks pretty good. Ricky Rubio, if you want assists and steals, sure, 3 assists and a steal. But I don't know why they're still playing high minutes. I really don't. Are they trying to develop him? Ricky Rubio is not young. I don't know. Vanderbilt now coming off the bench, play 60 minutes. Just weird rotation from the Timberwolves. But last day you should Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns, must roster, a must play. D'Angelo Russell, if you need big man stats, he doesn't really give you that, so you could drop him. But it's not like you have 10 your entire roster is filled with power forward and centers. But if you need rebound and blocks, you could go somewhere else. You could stream guys. Let's go to the next team. Wow, what an ass beating. The Phoenix Suns beating the San Antonio Spurs. 140-103. Look at Mikal Bridges. 7 for 9 from the field, hit 2 threes, 18 points. No turnovers, 3 steals. His steal numbers has been up. In the last month, the 2 Bridges are 14th and 15th ranked player. And we know Mikal Bridges did not miss a game this season, right? Maybe missed 1 game, but good. For a stretch, he was giving us 0 counting stats. But if you look at his last month, he played all 16 games, averaged 16 points. That's good. 2.4 threes. That's great. Again, no rebound and no assists. Very, very low. 3.6 rebound for a forward and 1.9 assists is low. But 1.6 steals. His steal numbers are coming back. So I do have some confidence next season. The guy that I could potentially take in the 5th round. Just because the steal giving me some confidence, right? If he's going to average 0.8, 0.9 steals, it's hard for me to draft this guy in the top 50. Right? But now, in the last month, 1.6 steals. Right? This is more of the expectation. I expect him to get 1.4, 1.5, 1.6 steals. So that's great. Jay Crowder, not so much. Don't want to touch him. Sarge, same thing. Devin Booker. Phoenix Suns, are they going to play their guys today? Do they have anything to play for? Wow, they're winning 1 game of each other with the Jazz. Huh. Okay, but 7th and 8th seed, we don't know. That's the thing. So I guess they're trying to get the first seed, get the home court advantage. Devin Booker, scoring wise is great, but man, the peripherals is lacking. I think he got worse fantasy wise now that Chris Paul is on the team, right? Last season you could justify drafting him, in the late second round because he can average 6-7 assists a game. But this season that's not the case, and again, no defensive stats. The efficiency has been good, to be fair to him. The efficiency has been really good all season. But underwhelming. Chris Paul, meanwhile, just balling. 10 assists, 5 rebound, 2 turnovers, a steal to 6 points. He's still playing so well late into the season in just 25 minutes. Hey, like if Chris Paul ends up missing the game, Cameron Payne's the guy we want to stream for some assist. Huge fantasy guy whenever he gets minutes. But I think Chris Paul's just gonna play tonight, right? He's healthy. Yeah, he's gonna play. For the Spurs, they have nothing to play for either. They are locked in as the 10th seed in the play-in. And a guy like, again, everybody's out. Devontae Murray is out. And DeRozan, who knows? DeRozan may not play tonight. So I think Patty Mills, you could stream for some threes. Although he got his opportunity, only played 23 minutes, hit 2 threes and 5 assists, 8 points. Not a great line. Devin Vessel played 34 minutes. I don't really, honestly, I don't really trust any. I mean, even Pirtle was resting, right? DeRozan was resting. I don't really trust any of the Spurs guys for just one day stream. Keldon Johnson could be a good pickup before the week started because they have 5 games. But if you want to stream him tonight, I highly doubt he's going to give you the production you want. Very inconsistent. Oh, but hey, is Pirtle going to be out again tonight? You could stream this guy, Drew Eubanks. He's a big rebounder. He could give you very good rebound blocks, right? Center that played 30 minutes. Let's see if Pirtle. Yeah, he's questionable. So I would check. Pirtle last month 31st ranked player, mainly because of 2.3 blocks and really good field goal. But yeah, I would check the Pirtle status. If I want rebounds and blocks, I could stream this guy Drew. Could surprise us. Let's go to the next game. The Miami Heat, So the Bucks, they could let the Miami Heat win this game, so they could avoid each other in the first round. But Milwaukee was like, yeah, we don't care, we want you first round. The Miami Heat, Jimmy Butler didn't play, so I guess they got a good excuse. Bielisa came in and played 20 minutes. Is Jimmy Butler gonna play tonight? Where's Jimmy? Yeah, he's questionable. Yeah, that really sucks. But Trevor Ariza is a good streamer if you need some defensive stats and 3. He hit 3 threes and 2 steals. He give you that. Bam really struggled against his Bucks team. 2 for 9, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals. Duncan Robinson, you could stream him for 3s tonight. Hit 5 threes. If he plays, of course. Just make sure, because a lot of teams, these teams, they have back-to-back. So make sure these guys are playing. Hey, Kendrick now went off. But do you really trust him? He hit 4 threes and 31 points. It happens every 10 games. But, do you want to stream him tonight? Like, it depends on if Jimmy Butler is out. If there are a few more guys out, make sure. If I want points and threes, I could stream Kendrick now. But in all the other circumstances, I wouldn't. Tyler Hero only played 17 minutes, I guess, because Kendrick now had it going. For the Milwaukee Bucks, again, all the guys play full games. I said stream Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis got 20 minutes. Played okay, had 14 points and a good field goal and hit 1 3. But obviously not the production we want. But again, feel like they. Let's check. Let's see if Drew Holiday is listed. Yeah, all these guys are healthy, man. The Bucks, they're kind of crazy. They have 5 games. They play everybody every single game. Right? Chris Middleton, played okay, 7 rebounds. He's just so consistent. Next season, you could take this guy 3rd, 4th round. I mean, just very consistent. But don't expect him to be a top 20 guy because I don't think he will under the circumstances. Giannis, 15 points. Okay game from him, 2 for 6. Brook Lopez went off 9 for 10, but none of them is a 3. That's really weird. He usually attempts a lot of 3s. But he just had to go inside, didn't really need to take the 3s, had to block 18 points. But again, if you need points and you need 3s and blocks, you roster Brook Lopez and you play him the last day of the season. Dante DiVincenzo hit 3 threes, 9 rebounds. Huge rebound guy. I wonder if he averages more rebound than Brook Lopez. That would be kind of funny. Dante in the last month, 150th ranked player. That's not really ideal. 6.4 rebound a game. Drew Holiday, another great one. 10 assists, 20 points. Can't say enough about this guy. Just really, really good. That's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the last day of the season. See you.